Bye.
To the Prospectors Radio Show. Switch for our community. Please welcome Rich Truly. Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Speaker.
Boy, Gold, Jaron Wheeler, Scott Swiftwater Tony, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show, and thanks for tuning in. Okay. Howdy, everybody. Welcome to the new year here, Prospector Radio. Hope everybody had a good new year. What is happening with you guys? Anything good this Sunday or no?
You know what? I always thought about it. I hope everybody had a great new year. If I haven't been through the year, why would I have a great new year already?
Day, the great New Year Day.
Well, I'm just saying, just think about it.
That New Year Day. I didn't say great years.
I just always love that. Like, oh, I hope you had a great Christmas. I'm like, uh, well, yeah, that's one day. That's good. But somebody goes, I'm glad you had a great New Year. I'm like, well, I haven't had a great New Year. I just started it.
I'm gonna go with because Year's Day, that year when it came in. We'll go with that.
He meant that night.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, just that night that
I just always thought that was funny to me. But anyway,
New Year.
It's been a wet Christmas and a wet New Year's.
yes, it has.
Here on East Coast.
I went work light shopping.
You went what light shopping?
Work light. Went looking for work lights.
Or I mean, what kind of work lights?
Basically like the fluorescent, like work lights, shop lights that fold open and hit the button.
Man, you can get them off Amazon, yeah.
You can get them Harbor Freight too.
No, no.
One of the ones that were magnet that you can stick, and the ones that fold open.
Yeah.
You can go at an angle, or the swivel heads has LEDs on them.
Get one?
Yeah, I got two actually.
You like?
Two different sizes.
Like them?
That way, when I'm working on vehicles or whatever, I can just pop them on and angle them where I need them.
Yeah, they're nice for like working under sinks too.
Yeah. Working anywhere actually when you need
light. There. How much did they get you for on them?
One was like $15 and the other one was like 30.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. Yeah. All right.
And one at Harbor Freight was 30, and the one at Walmart was 15.
Okay. Got you some new lights for the new year.
Yep. Well, the flashlight I have at work was just a pain in the butt trying to hold it and work.
Possible.
So,
you got one of them headlamps too that go on your head?
I actually do for hunting, but I don't wear a hat at work, so
Roger.
I don't really want to strap something to my head.
Tim, don't you have some of those glove lights?
Yes, I do. I sure do.
I don't. Tim does.
Yes, I do, and they are cool. But I always forget I have them, Jaron, actually. I tell them
I do wear work gloves, but they're the cut resistant.
But the lights for your gloves are cool. I get them out and show you how cool. I have one of the headlamps I always wear at work. It's like strap that sucker on and go. Climbing around an attic, you need your hands to hold on and pull yourself through. So it's easier to light on your head. Just go. I do like a good work light for working. Does make life easier. Easier. Yeah, it does. Very cool. You didn't ask for work lights for Christmas, Rich?
Uh-huh. We don't get anything for Christmas.
And then after Christmas, you're like, that's good. I need some work lights. I'm going to Harbor.
We just, if we want something, we get it. I mean, we don't get each other Christmas presents.
And
I want something, I get it. She wants something, she gets it. And done deal.
I got you. Oh, so but I need to know what is the gold prices today? Has it went higher?
Mm,
Are,
magic question.
how come gold prices?
Okay, well, I guess that's me this time. So gold open market is $4,395.72.
Did it lose money?
What do you mean this is you this time? What is...
I don't know. You were just standing there with your mic off. I wasn't sure if you were talking to Lisa or what.
Well, no, I was sitting there talking to you, and I figured out my mic was off. Anyway, yeah, Jaron just said it. It's, asking price is $4,392, up $59. Silver 75, but yeah, I think it could be higher. Went up $2.48. Platinum, yeah, platinum's 2,261. Went up $107. Like, who's dealing in platinum these days? I just don't know. Palladium went up $64, 1,722, and then rhodium, which I'm gonna, it says it's unched, but it's been changing all week. It's back up to $9,950. Rhodium had, like, there was one day that gold, silver, everything was down, and all of a sudden rhodium is up like $250. I was like, okay, I don't know what the heck that was all about, but that's interesting.
Silver dropped, Scott, from last week, or is it up from last week?
Well, it says, well, see, I don't have the last week's things. It says 75, but I think silver's been higher than 75.
79 is.
Yeah, it made an
Well, I was gonna say,
all-time
what?
high last week and then immediately pulled back.
So,
Yeah, wasn't it like 79, Jaron?
Yeah, I'd have to change my chart to look, but yeah, it was like $80.
but still, it's
Yeah.
still a sweet price for silver.
Well, that's a hey Tim, that's a heck of a ways from $27.
Right. Oh,
So on last Sunday, it was made a high of $83.96.
oh, yeah, okay. Well, it was higher, but still 75 is good. We'll take 75 all day. Yeah, definitely. What about the Bitcoin?
Let me get back to that because that's what I had pulled up.
It's imaginary. It's imaginary.
So from last Sunday to this Sunday, it's made a 4.28% increase or $3,769 increase. We are currently at 91,782.
Right? Good. Good. And gold, I swear it was at 45. It's at 43. So still good action. Don, you gotta start scrapping. Scrapping gold. Have to down prices, right, Rob? What is
Yep.
the find that crap? The easiest. Anyone? Nobody.
Not
I'm
me.
still looking at the charts so I can pull up an accurate high of gold. $4,550.04 was the high.
I was going to say that like it went to 550. I do know that for a fact.
It was 45. I thought it was 40.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
And then the next day it went, whoa, you're getting too high. I got to take it back down. Ow.
Oh, the 43 is it's not
Well, you know, the big money rules the markets. If you short it, if you got a whole lot of other people shorting it, it's going to go that way for a little bit. If you pump it up, you're going to pump it up.
well.
It's the big money. It's the big money, man. Follow the big money. If you can't follow the big money, you'll never
Well,
do anything in the stock markets. No.
on that, think about them gold rush boys. How they feel at them prices. Yeah, right, Jaron.
Well, I'd be waiting until the day it did it and go sell. And then the next day I'm like, woohoo! I don't care. It dropped down $400. I'm still digging, and I got more than what I would if I hold it one more day. Yeah, that's what I'd be doing.
Getting at it. 40.
I don't personally, I don't long or short, but I wouldn't personally be shorting gold or silver right now. I mean, we're snatching up people out of countries and stuff. I don't think it's a good time to short gold metals.
Yeah, but you got to understand one thing: are you shorting by the tick, or are you shorting by the day? There's a difference. If I was shorting by the tick, I would have made, I don't know, at least 5 grand, and that's being modest. Now, if you were shorting by the day, you might have made $200. There's the difference.
Okay. Anyhow, on with the story. Gold.
But nor does Gold Prospectors Space Radio ever tell you how to use your money or to where you put it in the stock market. Do not listen to us. If you do, you could be an idiot.
Don't worry. All right, Jaron, did you watch? I guess you're going to watch Gold Rush. Sure. Yeah.
Yes, and we watched Risky Rewards as well.
Okay. Let me hear the Gold Rush count. Them fantastic numbers.
So Tony had 413.32 ounces. Uh, that's with Monica's operation and his. And then Mike got 16.92.
It still is what 50 some $1,000.
That's not that good.
Ain't nothing wrong. Would you turn down 15 ounces? Nope. I'd be like, okay, that's 15 more. That
Yeah, but
Yeah, but that didn't even cover fuel.
cover fuel.
yeah,
But he said he'd what, give him another week over there, and if it don't improve, move it along. Right?
Yeah.
Thing. Just move it along. Like, okay, makes sense. What about old
that stinks.
Then Kevin Parker came in like a bull in a china shop. Where's my money, man? Better have my money, man.
got my money? Did he?
He said, and then Kevin's like, "Well, you only gave me an insult voice a couple weeks ago." And he's like, "Well, that's been a month, but it's still 6 months overdue, you know." And we kind of talked about that in the chat and Zoom. It's like, well, it was you know, uh, yeah, he barely got the invoice a month ago, but that's still late. But it wasn't. Parker had to resort to giving an invoice because they had a deal, a verbal agreement, and a handshake. And then when Kevin didn't come through, he's like, "Well, I'm going to send him an invoice, and then it will go on to the next step, lawyers, if we have to."
And then it's like, I'm just going to drive over and collect my money. Got my money? Where my money at?
Hey, is that over the Ripper?
Over, I think it was a Ripper, a bucket, and a rock truck.
Okay, because I know he gave him the Ripper. I do remember that.
Really quick. Like 130 grand or something, right, Karen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parker said, bitches best be having my money.
And Kevin kind of gave him the excuse. He's like, "Well, you're basically the richest one out here. I didn't think you'd need it." It's like, well, that's not how things work.
Maybe that's why Parker is the richest one out there because, he wants his money. Like he said, he should have just had him pay for it when he took it. But, he was trying to help a guy out. And then, so you can't blame Parker. That was 130 grand and he's got bills to pay too. So right? Can't blame.
Yeah, he's got all the money. Well, I mean, he's got all the bills and plus all the money. But yeah, but okay.
How much did they spend in Jared?
So, and then Kevin got 27.5 grams, which if it was this year, that would have been enough to pay him off. But gold was only like 3,200 last time, last year. So not quite as much. So he ended up saying, okay, we'll pull what we got in the bank account to get this right. Because you don't want to have Parker on your bad side. If you need something, you need Parker on your good side.
Sure. Yeah. Yep. You're right. So he should just be like, here, we're square. Because yeah, he's gonna need something else. And I think he'd rather go to Parker than to Tony for it. So it's like,
Well, if he went
Yeah,
to
Tim,
if he went
I
to
think you're
Tony,
right
he'd
on
probably
that one.
just repossess it when he needs it.
put it on
Yeah, Tony just comes and takes it back. See you later, sucker. Bye.
my money. Jeez. Probably right. All right. So what about Parker's cleanup then? What's happening over there?
So I believe it was Lucifer. I didn't write it down. Just 272.15. That was one of the cleanups. I think it was Lucifer.
Did
And
you
then
say
Bob,
272?
yes, 0.15.
Holy freaking moly.
And then there's still more. And then Bob had a cleanup of 96.5 ounces.
Right.
And then the final one was 302 ounces on the third operation.
It's there. That one big one is where they're still digging where the bridge went through years ago that the original people missed, right? That's the one that Mitch and whatchamacallit's digging. They're digging in that old channel.
Yeah,
Digging
the side of it, because remember when Parker went out and he says, I think we need to take this to the road or whatever.
what that old
You
dredge.
know what? When do you get so big where you figure out that I have nowhere to go after this?
No, I don't know. Boy, it's just amazing. But the
I'm just
what
saying, I in my opinion, I know, okay, Tony Beats is the king of Klondike. You know what? I think Parker's pretty much took that title over, in my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong. Somebody could, on YouTube, say whatever you want to say, but I think the young gun, I'm sorry, I think he's took the gold.
I have to agree with you. He is the king of Klondike.
Yeah.
But here's the question. Now, if you would have watched it, they were losing gold from that one wash plant, right, Darren? Which one was that? Remember?
Yeah, that was, I'm not sure which one that was, but we were talking about that as well. And not many of us were in agreement that their little fix was going to fix the problem.
But to me, it's not like you just did not just start losing gold today. You've been losing gold this whole time, the way it's been set up. That's what I'm saying. Is this right or wrong?
Well, no, typically they don't have that gold there. It hasn't been there. But this is a really rich area, so it could be just there's that much of an abundance of gold, and now they have to re go to the drawing board. But basically, they just put some kickbacks that would just kick the material back to the back of the sluice, which, in my opinion, would be great if they're running into clay and they need it to have more time to break out, but they're not running into clay. So I don't know if that fix is going to be, it might help a little, but I don't think that's going to be the fix. A lot of people were saying longer runs, which I can kind of agree with, but you should be catching it in the top if you're doing it right. But if there's that much gold, then maybe you do need to introduce longer runs or something, hydraulic riffles or something.
More frequent cleanouts.
That was one topic as well, because they're cleaning out like a week or, you know, And another thing,
Yeah,
I didn't get a chance to say it, but every time they have a
that's
little
going too long,
shutdown,
in my opinion.
every time they have a shutdown, that material bulks up and catches in the riffles, and then they
Yep.
start it up again, and then that could push out their gold. There's a lot of things that it could be, and they never really got to the true source.
I think a clean out every 3 days is
They
like
get
pretty much, yeah,
once a week.
every 3 days.
Once a week, something we would do. Not
Once, dude, if you're shutting your stuff down, like Jaron said, it's just okay. You just compacted everything in there because the water went away, and then you want to put water back across it. Which number one, it's going to take a minute for the water to get like even in it, and then if there's like a little brickhead or anything like that, oh, I'll just go with the water. You just lost everything, dude. I say every 3 days, clean out every 3 days.
after a shutdown, you should pull the mats.
Yes.
Start, start fresh. For the kind of gold they get, it's not worth fooling around with. But, okay, you had to shut down, then pull the mats, empty them.
Yeah, just in that tiny little test pan, I would have been ecstatic if I got that in a whole sluice run.
All right.
We check the fine tailings that they've been losing, and I was like, "Oh my God, are you kidding me?" I would have been like, scoop them back up and run them back through again.
No, I just put my box where their box runs out at. I'll just rerun your stuff. I don't worry about it.
I want to run their fine tailings. Like, good
Yeah,
job.
you guys just want to let it go out here. I'm just going to set my box below yours, and yeah, I know my box is better because I know how my box is set up better. It is what it is.
Well, it wasn't just like tiny fine gold. It was like pickers and stuff.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it was. You'd have been, yeah, all of us would have been like, "Oh yeah, yeah."
I'm
What
like, oh yeah, I'm gonna rerun your tailings.
fly poop? You could see it. Bing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a picker for sure. Not a nugget, but a picker.
If I hear something hit the pan, it's a picker, and I will redig your tailings because I know you lost a lot of pickers.
You heard that one with the pan. I was like, "Holy cow!" And that was just a couple of handfuls he picked up through in the pan. So I've been like,
Yeah, off the top.
Yeah,
So imagine what's settled.
I'd have been
Jared's like off the top, man, off the top.
dug some of that sand up off the top. I'd have been like, loader over here, scoop this crap up, put it back in the pile.
Yeah, what was in the
I
pan just barely fell off the sluice in that run right there. It happened
yeah.
that day.
What's buried in tailings in front of it now?
It's like, kidding. Yeah.
I always wonder about that because you see like the Freddie Dodge mine rescue and stuff like that, and they're like, "Oh no, no, you found this much gold," and then when you build, "Oh, this is what you found." I'm like, wouldn't you be thinking in your mind, should we rerun our tailings because we run a bunch of crap for nothing?
You would think.
Well, we have the golden rule of kind of what's it said, a 1% loss is not nothing to cry over. This was, I don't even know what kind of percent loss this was. Holy crap.
Right? It would have to be.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing: if you're only getting 3% of the gold, 1% is a heck of a lot.
I mean, they showed them mats and they're just littered with gold. You can see it all the way down to the bottom. It's like they blew out some nice gold, guaranteed.
Right?
So it's like, I would be rerunning that.
I mean, seriously, if you think about it, are you actually going to leave $20,000, $30,000 by not running what you thought you already got gold out of? When somebody goes over and takes a pan, goes, look, there's 40 colors. Well, really, 40 colors? I'm rerunning it.
That was in two handfuls. Now just imagine one excavator bucket full. You're talking
Yeah,
ounces.
see, that's oh my gosh,
But
oh my gosh.
scoop that up and put that over here, and I'll pan that.
Yeah, just rerun it.
I would scoop it and put it back in the pay pile and run it again. Yeah, why not?
It'd be like an extra payday.
I mean, and they still got 200 some ounces. So if you would have got that stuff that you blew out, you might have had 300.
I'm thinking they had upwards 10-15% loss, and that's a lot.
There was a lot of gold down by the end of the box. And I'm
I'm
talking,
just saying that's like Rich going to a meat raffle, winning 2 hams and a half a deer, and all of a sudden somebody sends him in the mail 2 turkeys and a half a pig just because he was a honorary member because he won that deal. That's how that goes. That's the bonus, man.
yeah, if you, I was just, yeah, the reaction was a little more.
Hey, Rich, did you buy the extra freezer yet or no?
Oh no, I got enough freezers. I have 3 freezers. I don't need any more.
3 freezers.
Yeah.
This year.
I got 2 chest freezers and an upright freezer, and then a regular refrigerator freezer in my garage, and then regular refrigerator freezer in the house, and then 2 like college freezers,
World,
like college refrigerator freezers.
world,
Oh, holy.
I got enough space.
He's winning all the meats.
I got enough
So,
room.
so Lee asks, how long has it been like that? And again, I don't think it's never been. They've never seen the gold down there. This is the first time it's been down there. I think it's just really rich dirt, and they have to go back to the drawing board. Because I mean, there wasn't the top to the bottom was lined with gold, and off the box.
Yeah. So to me, it's like clean them
You
mats,
gotta dig it all.
those mats every 3 days. And if that's not enough, go to every 2 days. If you're getting that much gold, you need to clean them mats more often.
So yeah, that could be just the case. It's just richer ground than they're used to, and they can't get away with these weak cleanups. They got to start cleaning up more frequently.
They might be losing more gold than they're aware of like that. So I would clean them every 2 days, and let's see what the results are. If it's filling them box up like that, you can't wait a week. You just can't. You're gonna lose a lot of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Andrew also suggested having a whole secondary set of, mats ready to go. So you pull those, you don't have to worry about it. Put the new ones on and go. That way it's the least downtime you could possibly have. Instead of cleaning them up, putting them back on, just have a secondary run and go.
You got the money, buy a second set of mats, pull them, throw them in, throw the clean ones in, go. Keep running. You're down what time it takes to change your mats. And boom.
Wait, but if you're going out, like I love it if you have the money. Now wait a minute. If you ain't finding gold, you ain't got the money. If you're finding gold, then you got the money to do something like that.
4 sets of mats.
But see,
I'm just saying, yeah, just
another thing
what,
though,
guys,
like every time they
find
have a
gold.
breakdown, that mats are just sitting there. Get them out there, clean them, get ready for a fresh run while you're down for 8 hours or 2 days or whatever.
Exactly.
Up again.
Instead of blowing that stuff out, clean it.
Right, clean it. That's clean.
You're on downtime, clean the box out before you.
Yeah, it's gonna take hours before you get it fixed. We're gonna go ahead and pull it back. Yeah, start this up. Just makes sense to me. I did. That's yeah. I'm just very shocked that they don't do that.
If it's just an abundance of gold, that's a good problem to have. But now you got to address it though.
Is it a bad thing to have to clean your mats more because you're getting that much more gold?
It's killing me. The gold keeps plugging up my riffles.
Oh, is that the problem? That's the problem we all want.
No shit.
More cleanups then. Not
I'll tell you what, if I ever have that problem, I will make a video and I will have an ornery face just for you folks because this gold is in my way.
mats every day. It would not go 2 days. It would not go a week. You would clean them every single day if you were loading up like that. It'd be like, oh, I'm cleaning my mats, cleaning them out. I take an hour or 2 and clean up. Just if you know you're not going to lose nothing that way. Come on. Just saying. That one kind of got to me when I was watching it. I was like, really? And when they showed that box and how much gold was in it all the way down at the bottom, I was like, uh, yeah. And then, like Darren said, they're fixed.
It's what they did basically was something I would use for clay to give it more time to break down and settle, because it's washing in the back and tumbling in the box further. But they don't have clay problems.
Right. And it's always worked before the way it was. Why do you need to change the design of that now?
Yeah,
Well, why
and
did they switch the design of a Camaro? Why did they switch the design of a Corvette? I don't know. Innovation, maybe. I just saying.
I don't know. It's just very weird. I just don't get it. One of
see, a lot of us are kind of were in agreement. Their fix probably is going to cause them problems in the long run because they're running 3, 4 inch rocks, and it's only going to take them 6 or 7 of those before that's clogged up the hole because they made it smaller area.
but to me, that's not the problem because that wash plan has worked perfectly all these time like that. And today, oh, we have to redesign the way this works, or that's what's
Yeah,
costing.
but not if you're clogging up the holes.
What analysis is the problem there? It's not. I'm starting to think, like Jaron said, the ground richer, and more clean. It's my thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be. I mean,
It's worked fine all this time.
because they're not known to be having crappy setup boxes and stuff. And I rarely criticize their boxes or anything.
And it's been working fine all this time. So now all of a sudden, this week, oh, it's not catching the gold. So we need to cut the backs out of this and not why. Just figure out why. And that's not the reason why. That's not the problem. It's the ground temperature.
I mean, it could be a combination of things: abundance of black sand and an abundance of gold.
Yeah.
That's more than they're used to, so their boxes aren't quite doing the exchange correctly. But I mean, there's so many things without being hands-on and seeing it firsthand. You can only speculate.
Now, wait a minute. Are they griping? Because if they're griping, I don't believe that's an abundance of gold.
Wait, what do you mean griping?
Well, like,
I mean, what do you mean? What are they griping about?
well, either you found a bunch of black sand or you found a bunch of gold. Whoever finds a bunch of gold, I don't believe they're griping about finding anything.
Well, 272 ounces is quite a bit, and they're still losing some. So
Yeah, but are they griping?
Because they're losing gold.
Well, 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 go back and rerun it. Don't be griping. Just rerun it again.
What I say, rerun it, and
Yeah.
what they did, I don't think is the problem.
Yeah, I don't see that as no. Just rerun it.
Yep. I'm trying to fix my sound. Let me know if it gets better. Yeah. I know. It's annoying me.
yeah, it's just kind of low, and then it drops out.
Like, crank it. I don't understand why it's dropping out.
No, I mean it goes out like somebody's actually over talking you and nobody's saying nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
What's up with your internet, man? Don't you
Internet's fine.
don't you have that top notch stuff?
There ain't on my internet. Trust me, it's just freaking. I don't know. I might change something.
It's only started doing it like the last 3 weeks or so, 2 or 3 weeks.
System has changed. It's all done off one computer now.
you guys out there in Radio Land, this is what happened. The internet guy seen Tim's car and seen him polishing it every weekend. He goes, "Oh yeah, I'm going to give you the crappiest internet I can give you."
I just want it right.
It's jealousy, Tim. It's jealousy.
I
If
got
it was internet, we'd be seeing the low
yeah.
bandwidth on this stuff.
Oh, I love it. I
Well,
love it.
definitely not the internet. It's the friggin' mixer or something. Get away with that. Plug directly into the computer somehow. You know?
It's the wine mixer. Are you sure it's the wine mixer?
It's the wine mixer.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the Catalina wine mixer?
Like
I knew somebody was going to fall for it, Tim.
yes, it is, Rob.
Ah,
See, right there, it sounded really good.
Did it really? And then
Yeah, still good. Sounds good.
I don't know why. Just haven't done nothing.
No, it was like when you talked, you were like about, I don't know, 4 seconds behind for some reason.
It's just your volume screwed up again.
I know, and I got it cranking.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can crank it more, but
Well, it's working now.
okay.
It's just weird.
It is just weird, ain't it? Makes sense to me, boy.
Hey, me and Rob's got to make a new video. We're doing sluice boxing again because evidently Arizona decided to be wet this year for some unknown reason.
All right. So
Yeah.
you're running a sluice, not dry washing right now?
No, we're not. There ain't no dry washing probably in the next month and a half here,
Okay.
unless it gets really hot, which I doubt it's going to do. But yeah,
Now, would you
we're
rather
getting.
dry washing or sluicing?
What's that?
Would you rather be dry washing or sluicing?
Dry washing.
Would rather dry wash than run a sluice?
We can run a lot more buckets through a dry washer we can a sluice box.
Oh, okay. All right.
Just by the way it does. By the
here's
way,
a sneak.
yeah.
Here's a sneak peek.
All right.
Sneak peek.
Oh, I think that is a little slow process there.
And if you guys can see the rock I'm setting off, let me tell you, that will put a bruise on your butt the next morning.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess Scott, you don't have a bigger sluice box than that?
No,
Well,
that's
it's a decent sized sluice box. He's just got more slick plate than Matt.
That's what I mean. He's got 2 foot.
Well, the rib rubber matting fell off a couple years ago.
yeah. You got to understand, Tim, that sluice box that you've seen right there,
Uh-huh.
that's the first sluice box I ever bought.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That box I bought when I was 19.
Right. You don't have another one though. All the stuff you got, you don't have another one.
No, because that's the old dependable right there, man. It don't go nowhere.
Razor asked, "Where's your Hydroforce nozzle? You had a Hydroforce nozzle?
A Hydroforce nozzle.
Yeah, for like dry land dredging.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Yeah, it's on the shelf in the shop.
Hmm. But the only dredge you got your big dredge, right?
Well, I got several stuff. It's just the motors haven't been running in about 5 years.
Oh, okay.
So we'd have to get them fixed. And right now, you got to understand, we're putting a new house in, so money's not like we just can't free willy throw it around and get this done and that done. But we got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, if I had a motor right now, I could probably go get it fixed for $50. But then we're gonna have to pack all that stuff down there.
Yeah.
And then if it happens in 4 days when the water's gone, now you got all your stuff down there, and then you got to pack it back up. And that the hill is not a small hill, guys. I'm not talking. It ain't something like la, 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 you just walk down. Well, you could do that, but you ain't walking up it like that.
Right.
and
Uh,
then packing $50 or 50 pounds of equipment on your shoulders.
you got enough water to run a high banker, Scott?
Yeah, I do, but you like I said, you have to get it down the hill.
Still got to get it all down there, right?
Yeah, and
It, it's a
that's the big thing.
Yeah, what is it? About a half mile down to the river, and then we got to cross the river and go another quarter mile or so.
What about your old? Remember, do you still got that rocker box thing, Scott?
No,
No, you don't have that no more. Okay.
nope, I sold that a long time ago. Somebody got with me and was just like enthusiastic and just wanted it because of somewhere he wanted to go. He shot me a price I couldn't refuse. I said okay.
Gotcha.
So yeah, no, he really wanted it. I mean, when somebody wants something, they're gonna get it. He got it.
Yeah.
he just he got it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's true. But so you only have the one sluice box, though. You don't have two.
No, I don't have two sluice boxes because we lost one last year
Right, that one.
because somebody with meddling fingers and big noses got on my claim and stole it.
Just saying.
That's all right. We'll find somebody's gonna say, "Oh, I got sluice boxes still," and if I see it, that's mine. Yeah. Sorry about your luck, but this is what's gonna happen. I'm taking it right now, and you're gonna be lucky I'm not hitting you with it.
You don't
But
have
anyway,
ones that Dennis made, them green ones.
no, I don't have none of those.
I thought you might have had one.
No, no.
Might have been before you came along.
Most of my stuff, I don't. Mo- well, you can ask Rob. Most of my stuff, like my sluice box, it's like I said, I bought it when I was 19 years old. I'm 53 years old now.
Right.
That box has still got the same carpet, the same metal, the same riffles, the same everything, and it does a great freaking job.
I
The
thought,
cut of the flare that brings the water in is totally awesome. So I'm just like, you know what? I've never got rid of that sluice box.
so.
Everything else I run, I run 3-inch corrugated metal in.
All right. So why don't you tell us what your process is then, right now, how you're doing it? What are you doing? Just digging, classifying, and then one of you takes it down there and runs it through the sluice, Scott? Is that what you're doing?
Well, see, our my process was supposed to be, which I thought would be the understanding, but it didn't work out right. I wanted to go work my tailings off of the old diggings that I did a long time ago with my dry washer.
Right.
But we did the clean out, and I'm like, it's not what we want to see. So I'm thinking maybe those tailings weren't, because it's been like 10 years. And I know we ran the tailings and I knew had good gold in it, but the other two tailings, maybe not. But we ran them, and like I said, I told Rye Gold, I said, tomorrow we're going to start running the actual, where I know we used to find chunky gold. Don't go, let's not go chasing dreams. Let's just go chasing the gold.
Right.
And I know where it's at. I know it's chunky gold. You got bigger flakes, you got bigger pieces, which individually weighs more because we can't dig. Uh, we can't dig new ground because I promised somebody I wouldn't.
Okay.
So
All right.
it's actually somebody else's claim right now, but they're nice enough to let me go get my tailings.
Oh, that's cool.
But I told them I wouldn't dig anything new, so I can't. And then I'll wait for them to come down. I'll show them where. Hey, you know what? Give somebody their just dues too.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's awesome.
So,
Let you do that.
but me and Rob's gonna get some chunky gold.
Oh yeah, you will.
I guarantee you that.
Then it's just started, right?
Oh, it's flaky. I mean, it's flaky. It's just you got to dig. Like if we were digging where I want to dig at, you get a lot of fine gold, but you'd probably get maybe a gram a day if you dug a lot. But
Right.
then it's also 600 feet away from where we're running the sluice box. Where I want to dig, it's 100 feet away from the sluice box. It's got chunkier gold, and yeah, it's closer.
Okay. wish you guys luck. Let's see what happens, right?
No videos to come. I mean, we're gonna do a video this year. I got like stuff all right under me right now. It's
You guys are
getting
making.
ready. It's ready to go. So
Are you? You guys are making videos?
yeah, I'm gonna make yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So is that video, Rob? You just showed us part of one of the videos you make it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So Rob, did you have any stories tonight?
Yes, I do. I was hoping to just talk about them last month, but you know how kind of
Yeah.
hectic December was.
Oh yeah, it was.
Well, before we skip risky rewards, did anybody
Oh,
watch that?
please, no.
Oh no, I didn't.
I did not either, but tell me about it. I forgot, Jaron. Thank you.
So the inevitable happened with their road, obviously.
Wait,
When
what?
you try to put a river in a road, what do you think is going to happen? Or a road in a river?
In the river? Did you wait?
It's going to wash out. And it did. And it wasn't as devastating as it could have been. Just a couple places washed out and fairly simple, quick fix. But I mean,
Uh-huh.
it was going to happen. You know,
Right.
they just had a snowstorm, a couple few days ago, and then it got warm, so it just pushed some water. Luckily, the main snow that is typically there is already gone, so they don't have to worry about a major thing unless they get like a 5 day, 6 day snowstorm, and then it'll warm up or something. But
So did they do any dredging yet?
they got up there and they had jackhammer attachments for the bobcat and started chiseling away at that big ass rock. What do they call it? Something.
The Rock got a name.
Yeah, it's got a name. I can't think of it right now, but they actually started chipping away at it, and it was just wasn't quite breaking, the way they wanted it to. So it was just like turning into powder. Like they'd grab some of it, and you just rub your fingers back and forth, and it would just turn into powder. And I think the- what did what
with
did he,
with
I
their
think he
thing,
what?
their little charges. How come they didn't just blow it?
Because it's so soft. It's just
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think Andrew called it potentially dolerite.
Oh, okay.
So it's a real soft rock, and that's why they put the explosives in there before, and it didn't really do anything. And now they're knowing why because they're actually down there and can get to it and see it. And it's just a real soft material.
Okay.
But they are working on a sluice box now, and it's a quite a long one. It's got to be 10, 12 feet long or something. So I don't know that they are going to be dredging.
I was just about to say, why are they building a sluice box if they got a dredge? What are they doing? Huh?
I'm thinking they're thinking it's just faster to do it with the excavators now. Because I don't know.
I don't know. I I don't know. Gosh, I gotta start watching this because this sounds interesting.
Because it's a fairly decent sized box, but I mean, that excavator bucket's not huge, but you can't be throwing 12-inch boulders on your box. So you got to have some kind of grizzlies and stuff to even start. I mean, something's got to be done there. I don't know exactly all what they have in
Plant
plan, but
creek. Is that what they're doing? And they're just gonna have a little
that's what it seems like. Because why are they working on this sluice box when they got dredge?
right. But even then, is that faster than running a dredge? Their big dredge that they have? I don't know. Wow. I don't know.
How big's the sluice box?
I don't know.
I will pull it up real quick again. I just had it, but I closed it. It's a fairly decent sized box, and I don't think they're bringing that up there for testing.
Yeah, if you're saying that's not for testing.
If it's that big, it's definitely not.
Let me see if I can find it. Where is it?
If it's big, hey, if it's bigger than my truck bed, that's not for testing.
I got this sluice box. Interesting.
Man, I had it on the screen frozen, and then I was like, "Oh, I guess we're not talking about it tonight," so I closed it.
Hey, after 3 feet wide, that's a wash plant. That's not a sluice box.
No, you got to remind me, Jaron. I always.
Okay, here we got a side view of it here.
Ah, that's boy. There's my buddy. Let's see.
Okay, this is just them picking out some
Oh yeah,
pieces and whatnot,
what's that sucker? 12 foot long. Oh wait.
and they'll show it here in a second.
Okay.
But
That's like an 8-inch dredge box. Actually, I'll take that back. It's like a 6-inch dredge box. Not big enough to be an 8.
So what are we doing?
Hang on. We're seeing what.
here we go.
What's that? Good God, that thing's 12 foot.
That's
long.
probably 12, 14 foot.
Okay, that's a little good. That's a little bigger.
It's huge. Look, he's standing inside of it.
No, I'm just saying that can run an 8-inch dredge pretty easy.
But they're not going to run a dredge on it.
Well, I don't know what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, I don't know what their plan is, but it's a hell of a box.
Not a dredge box. Yeah, they're going to put grizzlies in a freaking. They're going to build a wash plant down there.
Where's this at?
That's a whitewater crew down there.
Oh,
Oh Jesus! I didn't know that's who it was. Never mind.
Dustin. Yeah, look at that thing. I mean, come on.
What? I got one of those in my front yard, Tim. Quit it.
You drag that down for testing.
No, I'm serious. I got one bigger than that in my front yard.
Yeah,
Ask White Gold. I'm not joking you.
I believe it. Let's see what they do with that box. That's what
That thing's like 2.5 feet wide and 12 foot long. Holy cow! You could run a lot of stuff through that thing.
I want to see what their plan is.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
It should be. Maybe next week we'll know.
Well, I guess.
Oh, and one more thing I just remembered. We still don't know who Parker's bringing in.
Oh, right. They still. It's like they're killing me with that. I thought for sure this week we'd know.
Oh, I do. Never mind.
You do, you know?
Yeah. Nobody. He ain't gonna bring him until next year. They're just stringing you along right now.
Could be too. Yeah, they could be playing that game.
It's the string along game. He ain't gonna bring nobody until next year.
He acted like it was tomorrow he's bringing them in.
Well, it's TV. It's
I know.
recorded off of back data. So
Because he's like, get rid of somebody because I got this new operator. Yeah.
yeah.
And it haven't showed him yet. Crazy. Mercy. Rob? Go ahead.
You know what? I'm still glad of though.
Hurry so we could get Rob.
Parker. No, I mean Parker Schnabel. He worked with his grandfather and stuff like that. And I know his mom and dad owns the company that backhoes and this and that. But you don't hear nothing about mom and dad too much anymore.
Not since he got to be an adult. They're not.
Yeah, not since he went. I'm going to put $1 million on this tractor. Bam! There you go. We're out.
Once he became an adult, it's like, leave me alone. I got mine in this too.
Well, I think mom might still own. I mean, not own. I think mom and dad's got a little influence still on him because of business and stuff like that. But man, you got to admit, dude, we've actually watched this guy go from 18-year-old wiping the snot off your nose to, hey man, now, and I believe it, that he's the king of the shit right now.
It's 13 or 14 when he first
appearance
on Golden.
But he's the king of the stuff. He is dude, really.
Yep. All right. Well, hold on, Scott. Let's let Rob do his stories. Come on.
Okay.
Rob,
Oh yeah, no problem.
take it away.
Hopefully we can see the penny. I know this.
See a penny.
We've been talking about the penny.
See that, whatever that symbol is on
Yes, well, like I said, I was hoping to get these stories in last month, but unfortunately, December was a hectic month.
It was.
As we all know, the U.S. Mint has officially stopped making pennies, but that doesn't mean some aren't worth more than 1 cent. In fact, the last pennies ever minted are worth a pretty penny.
Uh-huh.
The auction house Stack's Bowers Gallery auctioned off the last circulating 1 cent coins with a special sale of 232 coin sets. The number 232 was picked because 1793 was the first year they were minted, 232 years ago. Now, each set will include two circulating, one each from the U.S. Mint production facilities in Denver and Philadelphia, along with the first time ever 99.99% 24 karat gold uncirculated penny. Right? Each set was accompanied by a sealized certificate of authenticity, and each coin bears a unique Omega Privy mark,
Uh-huh.
which significant basically says each is among the last circulating pennies ever struck by the mint, officials said. At auction on Thursday, which was around December 13th, Stack Spowers Gallery sold 696 1 cent coins for a total of more than $16 million.
That's
The number one set realized at $200,000, and the final set, 232, the last of the pennies ever meant, went for an eye-watering $800,000.
that's
The
insane.
hype was real, the auction house said on a social media post. The final Lincoln cents ever struck just sold in overwhelming demand, a historic finish to one of America's most iconic coins.
Okay, I want that penny.
Yeah, good luck.
Man, man, that's crazy, Rob.
Now, we all see these kettles everywhere during the Christmas time. And of course, I've heard stories about Quartzite being the biggest one. But here in Des Moines, Iowa this year, a coin worth thousands of dollars was found in a metro area Salvation Army kettle. Salvation Army said that the 1 troy ounce gold coin was found in a red kettle at Urbandale Hy-Vee on December 9th. According to the Salvation Army, the appraisals value the coin at $4,000. Anytime a gold coin is dropped into the red kettle, it's a rare and wonderful occasion, says the Capital Area Commander. Gold coin donations provide a real boost to our seasonal fundraising campaigns, in which turn support our array of social services. So we want the donor to know how grateful we are for their outstanding generosity. Last year, the Salvation Army, and just in Des Moines alone, they found a solid gold South African Kooran coin worth approximately $2,800.
Seems like it happens every day.
Yes, and I can't find the one from Quartzsite, but every year somebody in Quartzsite donates a gold coin into the red kettle there.
Oh, I see what you got up there now. Is that the Princess Die?
Yes. Now, if you
You
were
never know. You never know.
if you were in the 80s, no, I'm sorry, not the 80s, the 90s, and you were lucky to get one of these toys as a kid, here's how much the hottest toys of the 90s cost today. Now, like I said, I was hoping to get this during December, but you know, Christmas shopping, I'm gonna go past that. But one of the hottest toys, let me go back here, the Princess Di, was the
Uh-huh.
Beanie Babies. They were a true toy phenomenon from the 90s. consumers marketed, although consumers were marketed into believing that these little mini pallet-filled plush toys would be valuable one day. A special release in 1997 actually retained some of its value, but the Princess Di Beanie Baby, released to commemorate the life and work of late Diana, Princess of Wales, was especially a hot commodity. The purple bear, which featured a white rose over its heart, sold $5 to $7. And over time, uh, they have actually found one of the most expensive ones on eBay with a price tag of $1 million. Now, yeah, there's different variations of that bear because they were printing so many at the time.
Right.
So asking $1 million for the rarest of Princess Di Beanie Babies, yeah.
That's crazy.
Now, I had one of these when I was a kid, and I'm sure some of you guys had too.
Yeah.
First released in 1989, the Game Boy by Nintendo, the handheld console, and its future models have sold over 100 million units over the years. While Nintendo says there's little information from appraisers on the actual value of a brand new sealed original Game Boy from that era. eBay's listings for this particular sealed handheld ranges from 4,000 to 120,000. Now that's give or take what the asking price compared to the sold price. Working original Game Boys can be found starting around $70. So if you have one of these, it could also fetch up to $200 in somewhat good condition.
Right.
On to our next little hot item, and I remember people fighting over this one.
Teddy Ruxpin. Oh, tickle me elbow.
Tickle me Elmo. They retail this toy around $30, and strangely enough, it, it grew big followings where you just couldn't find it. Fights over the toys in 1996 during Black Friday were hoping they just couldn't keep them. So some of these ended up being scalped for up to $5,000. Now, these days in 2025, a original brand new Tickle Me Elmo in its original package will fetch between $400 to $600 on eBay. Now, a used condition one with the original package could fetch around 250.
Okay.
But if you happen to have one without the box, fetch 50 to $70.
Okay.
Last iconic toy from the 1990s was the Furby. I had one of these too. It was stupid as hell. You can find them for about $35. Launched in October 1998. It was one of the most successful robotic toys of that time. Ultimately, Furby went on to sell over 16 million units by 1999, but the craze was without controversy. Few concerns over the original Furbies, where it was a lack of the off switch, which led to the middle of the night wake ups. And of course, some of the internet horror stories surrounding his creepy Furby behaviors, and so on and so. So today, the resale market varies in prices and options due to the fact that Tiger Electronics made dozens of variations and limited edition toys. These limited and rare editions are the highest priced Furbies you'll find on eBay, including a brand new unopened Kid Cuisine Furby, which obtained by sending 10 kids cuisine proof purchases from the TV dinners for the kids at that time. Now priced at $40,000. Jeez. It's just
It just,
wild
yeah, mine too.
on some of these. Last but not least, we're gonna go switch over here to a event that's coming up next month.
Oh, wow.
So if you're in the Quartzsite, Arizona area, on the second weekend of February, February 13th, 14th, and 15th of this year, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, at the KIA building off of Ironwood. It's a $5 entry and it's good for all 3 days. Each entrance includes one raffle ticket, or if you buy a $10 raffle entrance fee, it includes 12 raffle tickets.
There you go.
And again, your ticket is good for all 3 days of the event and speakers, which was a very interesting event from last year when Scott and I went there.
Are you
They'll
going?
have, go ahead.
Are you guys going this year?
I believe so. I do believe so. We were talking about that.
Okay.
You know, you'll have speakers that included from PLP, Mind Lab, AMRA, Gold Cube, Dr. Eric, who wrote Gold Atlas of Court Sites, Octave Gold Mine, the Golden Queen of Rich Hill, Arizona, and more.
Very
So don't
cool.
forget, February 13th, 14th, and 15th of 2026, Courtside Gold Show.
Nice. 3 days.
Yeah.
Fun-filled gold show. Man.
Yeah.
You guys hopefully get to go and check it out, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we went last year.
Right.
It was a good event,
Right.
in my opinion.
Sure.
And you can't beat $5 for 3 days. You know,
$5 and you can go all 3 days if you want.
Yeah, you
exactly.
can't beat that.
Right.
Well, you never know who you're going to meet which day. So
Right.
Yeah.
But still $5. I mean, geez. Or 3 days.
Yeah.
That's about as cheap as it gets. Yeah.
And you know that some vendors will have their own raffles.
Right. Oh
You
yeah.
know, you buy tickets from them, and then at the final day they do all the raffling off, and yeah,
That's cool. Yeah. Hopefully you guys can make it this year. That's cool. Nice.
it it is on the agenda.
Well, 9 times out of 10, like I said, if you go there like on a Saturday or a Friday and you buy a raffle ticket, you don't have to be there to win. You put your name and your number on the back. So
You don't have to be present. That's what's cool.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that's cool.
But see, Rob, say them toys. That's why it makes sense what Dennis does with cards, because you never know what ones are going to be worth something.
Exactly.
They're on down the line. That's the way I see it.
You never know.
Like with Funko Pops and all that crap. You never know. You know, maybe not in our lifetime, but you know, in our kids' lifetimes, our grandkids' lifetime.
Well, our buddy Bill Marsh, I saw it just when we were starting the show. He was checking found one of those Labubus in the driveway after the snowplows came.
What?
And a Labubu, it's the newest thing.
What the hell's a Labubu?
The next stupid thing.
Yes, they go crazy over them.
But he found it in his driveway after the snowplow, and it sells for $100.
What the hell's a Labubu?
Look it up. It's
Here,
a little.
I'll
it's
find it.
freaking retarded.
It's crazy.
I have never heard of such a thing.
It's like it's even so popular that it's made it onto a South Park episode.
Shows
Never heard of it.
you ain't see me neither, Rich. What the hell's a Labubu?
Okay, this is what he found in his driveway.
Labubu. Oh, Labubu. What's that?
What the heck is that?
Out of a movie.
La Boo Boo. And if you keep one boxed up, you can make some serious. Dude, I'm telling you, you guys are missing out.
That's a Labubu.
You are missing out.
That
They
thing's
said
a,
it in front
that's
of
a
his
death
house.
threat.
That is the Beanie Babies of anime.
It looks like the animals from Where the Wild Things Are. That children's book, remember?
Looks like something they just sewed together and freaking threw it out there.
Labubu. I've not heard of these things, and now you're saying that's the latest craze.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
huge.
Looks like
Yeah, I
they
didn't happen to see
pieces
stories
of
about that.
pieces of another thing and threw it together and sewed it and said, "Here."
What it looks like. Labubu's. All right, who has a Labubu? Dennis, you got a Labubu?
No, I don't have any Labubus.
Are you gonna get one?
Nah, probably not.
Why not? Okay.
I probably should have when they first come out because I paid some serious money. But I mean, if I run across one, I might because you can't find them anywhere.
I said I've not heard.
So if I go into a Walmart or something, if they got them in there, I'll probably snatch some up.
It's the first I've heard of such a thing. A Labubu. Yeah.
If I didn't watch South Park all the time, I wouldn't know what the heck it was.
Darth said they gave his wife a Labubu keychain at a hibachi restaurant. You know, Labubu. Yeah, okay. And was these like a hot Christmas item?
Yes, pretty much. About October when it came out.
I've not heard of them.
I mean, I heard a story where they found a shipment that came from China that was all counterfeit Labubus.
And this is where they come from, China. They're China
Or
toy.
Japan or something like that. Yeah.
All right, here's where I'm going to say something. If you have kids from 7 to 14, listen to what they want, and that's where you invest your money real quick because it's going to take off.
Well, yeah, that's the stuff.
Well, I'm just saying, once it takes off, you're already on the second row if your kid hadn't had it 2 years before. Well, it's money.
You're right, Scott.
Well, I mean, we're in the know, but we're not in the know because we're 2 years late. If you got a kid that's in the know, then you're not 2 years late. You can get it like, yeah.
Not us. Like I said, I'm just Rich hasn't heard about it.
No.
That's the first time I've ever even heard that word. Labubu.
I thought you said honey boo boo. I was like, not that chick again.
Honey and Labubu.
That's how I know about Honey Boo Boo too. Is also South Park.
Well, it's going to be very educational. Labubu. And I'll keep an eye out for some Labubus. Yeah. Good God. Things you learn here. Just saying. That's interesting, though. Shocked.
Yeah, your mic's going down again, Tim.
Okay, there. I'll get closer to it again. See if that helps. Seems like when my box lights up, it's fine. Like it should.
Yeah, right now it seems fine.
Yeah.
There, it's not lighting up. See, it's not lighting up now. Oh, there it goes. Jeez. Great. Make me crazy. So, Dennis, did we open any Star Wars cards this week?
No.
No Star Wars?
No.
Find any or?
Well, I've had to work the last 3 days, so I really haven't had a chance to get out.
God.
I mean, I'm off tomorrow and Tuesday, so I'll be getting out, and I got some stuff coming in tomorrow and Tuesday. But I don't even have a pack open.
Oh.
Well, Dennis, you can always order them online instead of going to the store and pushing little kids out of the way.
No, I like pushing little kids out of the way. There's no fun in ordering online because you can't push nobody.
Yeah.
I could see him trying to fight a 13-year-old kid for the last Wii in the electronics department of Target.
You can actually see me doing that. Wow. Okay.
It is. Not dead.
Bro, I'm still laughing at the concept because I can totally see it. He racks a kid over the other toy section. Hey, it's your aisle, buddy. Get out of here.
Star Wars cards. Right?
That's a sad day.
Dennis, what they think of you?
I don't know. At least now I know.
I know you wouldn't do that. Dennis would say, "Here, take my cards." Yeah.
I'm not like those scalpers and take everything off the shelves.
Yeah, as far as I know, the way Dennis tells it, he says he leaves boxes there and he doesn't take them all and whatnot.
I don't. I don't. I don't grab everything.
There might be an exception. There might be two boxes, and you should be able to take two boxes. If there's 20 boxes, you don't take 20 boxes.
No. And if there's more, even if there's two boxes, a lot of times I'll leave one. I mean, I've done this before where I knew a couple of people that would go in and actually was there to scalp them. Grown ass adults,
Sure.
and they were just going in and swipe it, throw it in their cart. So I was lucky a couple times. I was there before they showed up. Of course, when they showed up, they said, "What are you here after?" And I told them, I said, I'm after everything. So you know what I did? Had my shopping cart, and I mean, I grabbed everything and I threw it in the cart and was getting all that stuff. Didn't leave them nothing. They left. People behind me, I started handing them out because there was kids there, and some parents with their kids, and
Oh yeah. Don't want to take them away from the kids.
nope. So I took them away from those scalpers, and then once they left, I was handing them out to the kids and parents.
Behind the counter, and you should just be limited.
Well, good thing is now Walmart actually, the Walmarts here have limits. Target has limits. Walmart has limits. The only place that still does not have a limit is Hobby Lobby. Because I even told them, because I was there, and I said, "Man, you guys don't." She said, "As soon as we get them, they're gone." I said, "Don't you guys have limits here?" And she said, "Nope, that's not our policy. Our policy is to sell."
Well, the Hobby Lobby I went to had really like a limited supply. I mean, even if you took everything, you're only talking 20, 25 items.
Yeah, but they had limited supply. They didn't say it was limited how much you can buy.
But yeah,
And that's
there's
that's consumerism.
There's a lot more places that you can get them from. You get them from Kohl's now, some of the bookstores. I mean, gas stations. And I just tell you,
Is there any price differences for what stores there is still?
what's that, Rich?
Is there any price differences from different stores though, or are they all about the same?
They're all about the same, except Myers. Myers always charges like $5 to $10 more than every other place. Myers is like a Walmart. And but I tell you right now, getting some sets going all the way back to the beginning of 2024 up until probably the end of this year, going into next, if you can get boxes or ETBs, and ETB, I think I showed you guys. This is an ETB right here.
Elite trainer box.
Elite trainer box. Okay. These right here cost like 60. They're selling for over 120 right now. But they're putting in a new printing press here in the States. So they're going to be able to start printing more cards going into 2027 and 2028. Now they're not going to go back because after 2 years, they don't print anymore. So if you can get your hands on Destined Rivals, Journey Together, any of the sets that come out in, well, basically 2023, 2024, 2025, and going forward this year, get them and put them back, because after 2 years, once they're done printing them, that's it. They don't go back and reprint.
They print more, won't it lower the value of them?
It might a little bit, but it's going to be more affordable for other. I mean, it's still going to be popular. The Pokemon, it's not like it's not going to slow down, because Pikachu's not going to pull an ACL or break a collarbone be out for the season, get suspended. This stuff, the value keeps going up and up and up. And I'm telling you, it is a very good investment. Now, this isn't the advice of the show. This is my opinion, just from what I've been seeing. And some of these sets now that's like 4 and 5 years old, those ETVs are going for $600 up.
Crazy.
I mean, they're crazy. I'm telling you, man, it's easy money once you get your hands on some product.
Yeah.
And it doesn't just have to be an ETB. You can get a blister pack. You know, it kind of has like a cardboard with a plastic bubble on the front of it, you know, like a Star Wars figure or something. And it has maybe 1 pack to 3 packs in them. You get any of those and put them up. Single packs, get them and put them up. I mean, it's a good money maker, man. Oh man.
Subject. Aaron, have you heard anything about the treasure inside? Anybody found any of the treasures yet?
You have the book.
But that don't tell me if anybody.
You know, I normally jump on a Monday night live stream, and there's one lady who's been asking a lot of people, "Have you guys been uh, following that book?" Because she lives in an area where one of the treasures is supposedly located, and she's wanting to know extra clues. So,
So not
of
about
course,
still. I mean, we're still at that. Nobody's found any yet. Okay, that's what
not
I
that, not to my knowledge. Of course,
heard.
that would be big news if somebody found one.
And you haven't reported on it, so I didn't think it had.
Yeah.
I know Jiren was watching that one lady for a while. And
Well, just initially, just to be kind of caught up on what's going on.
know if you still watched it a little bit.
About the time you stopped reading passages is about the time I stopped watching it.
I'll start reading passages again. I was just curious if anybody's found any yet, because I definitely have not heard about it. You know? Nope, I have not. Okay, good to know.
So there's a treasure inside unofficial podcast, and they just had an episode 6 days ago. So it's still relevant.
Definitely still relevant. They always say they found it. Oh, I found it. Oh, I know right where it is. They found it. Those are quite tough ones to find, obviously. You know? Obviously. Huh. Because I think there's a couple other ones. I don't know. I don't know. And
Ray was asking Jaron, any more news on the Blind Frog Ranch guy?
oh, why? What's going on with them?
Oh, he's going to prison for murder.
What?
What's his name? Chad, Chad. The son, you know, the big burly guy.
Yeah.
He was in jail in I think Vegas or something. And it sounds like he was on drugs or something because he said he's very good at reading people and everything. And then he just killed one of the prisoners.
What?
So he went crazy. And yeah, so he's not going to be on the show anymore. And there might not even be a show anymore. I don't know. He was one of the main characters.
Jeez Louise. At first I heard of that one too.
Yeah, that's the first I've heard of.
Wow. Interesting.
Chad Ollinger. Let me see. First, I'll show a picture. So we'll see, and then I'll see if I can find a story.
Okay.
That guy.
That guy. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. That guy.
Let's see. Because it was like a legit place. It wasn't like Fox News or anything.
Wow.
It was NBC accused of murder.
Oh wow. Crazy. That's crazy.
suspicion of murder after his cellmate was found dead. Um, somewhere it says something about he was able to read his aura or something. It was like he went crazy.
What it sounds like. Crazy.
So he's This was November. Let's see, court refused to be taken.
Set him on a motorcycle and foot chase.
Well, it's a couple months ago for sure.
Yeah, that's I think just the booking, but the murder I think just recently took place. Which is that's strange. I mean, I did see one episode in there where he was looking all crazy, like he had these crazy eyes, and I was like, he looks like he's like drugged out of his mind or something.
Not be back then. Usually the Discovery Channel, something like that happens. They cut ties with them. Like, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Too much controversy. Wow. Didn't know that neither. I better start watching the news. A lot of things I'm not knowing.
Well, you got to watch the right news. Well, not the right per se.
I prefer to get my news from local sources, not national source. So that's why I'm always scouring different cities, and that's how I get some of these stories. You know,
That's just crazy. People watch the local news. Then I quit because it's like too depressing. Try not to watch them because it's like I don't even want to know what's going on out there. And I hear the good stuff from you guys. Like, okay, now I know. I'm in the know right now.
What's kind of weird is me being in Utah, me just finding out that's why I say it had to have been really recently because that's something that would hit the Utah news quickly.
Me, this is where they're from.
So it had to have been pretty recent.
That's just nuts. Yeah, no more Brian Frog Ranch, I'm sure. Crazy. It's just crazy. What it is. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I would guess his dad, that owns Blind Frog Ranch, probably doesn't want all that spotlight anymore after this.
That
You
That's
said
because he's blind fog ranch.
publicity, that's for sure.
you said it was the main character. I can't even picture what he looks like.
Well, his dad is the owner of the Blind Frog Ranch. I showed the picture, Dennis. Where were you?
I was I'll show you. I was sitting there munching on this. So I didn't want to leave the camera on while I was eating this. So
All right, I'll show you one more time.
all right.
That guy.
That guy did.
Wow, and he murdered someone, huh?
While he was in jail, locked up for other charges.
Wow.
Well, there's something you didn't just see coming.
How long has he been on that show?
What are they in, like season 3 or 4? I think.
So he'd been on that long, and then all of a sudden they said, "Oh, we better throw him in jail because he murdered someone."
No, he was on just some other charges in jail or whatever, and then he's like freaked out. Tim,
Oh,
we can't hear you.
Hey,
And
Tim, your microphone's off, dude. We can't hear you talking.
Hold on, it'll start. Where it is. Okay, he was from the cops on a motorcycle, Dennis, and they arrested him, and then they put him in jail, and then he murdered somebody in jail.
wow.
Happened. So, yeah, psycho. Crazy. Pissing me off tonight. Oh, there it is. It's working now. I just don't know. Interesting.
hmm
All these stories.
Well, I mean, a lot of people that are on Discovery shows aren't immune from things. I mean, we hear, there's people from, uh, what's that crab show? There's people done shit on those shows too.
It's catch. Yeah.
deadliest catch. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But nothing quite that bad though, right? Not murder.
No, I thought one of the deadliest catch guys was arrested on murder too.
Oh, but
I might be wrong, but
he probably wasn't a main character though, like Chad was. Chad was a main character. Yeah.
See, that just goes to show you, be an accountant. Don't do none of the dangerous jobs in life because it drives you nuts and you'll go back crap crazy.
Obvious.
Yeah. Tim, can you believe I actually said that with no cuss words? That was pretty good.
I am impressed. All right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up. There was nothing interesting on Oak Island this week, or so nothing.
There's nothing on interesting on Oak Island any week.
Nothing for me to report.
Every week, except for one. You might have one, every once in a while. Not very interesting. That's with anything.
We're
Dennis-
still surprised they find a backhoe operator.
Dennis, you don't count. I don't even think you've watched an episode yet.
He hasn't watched any of it.
I watched it a couple of weeks ago, and it was like catching up through season 5.
I got somebody to help me here with the Oak Island thing, with all the Oak Island haters.
Yeah, okay.
Darce said the series will end before they find it significant.
Yes, I believe he's right.
But before we end for the night, I just want to make sure that we talk about Tuesday night hangout live with Flash in Your Pan. He will be having Tectonic City Professor Dr. Abstract. I'm not familiar with it, but it sounds like a pretty cool name and show.
I think Ed's getting pretty technical on the names there, ain't he?
Well, that's the person's name. Ed didn't give him the name.
I heard that name for Tectonic in a movie.
Yeah, I just
Well, tectonic plates, earthquakes, the stuff, tectonics.
well, I gotta give it to Ed. He's going the extra mile.
Yep. All right. Well, we're out of here until next week. Everybody have a great week. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you then. Good night.
Hey, we love you, gold diggers.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.
Shut up.